Hey, it's good evening. Welcome to Let's Talk the Real Show, where we review shows, documentaries, movies, and so forth, so on. Tonight, Dwayne and myself is here as we continue reviewing Power Book 4, Season 3, Episode 4, Time to See the King. We're here. We're just not on screen, but we're here with you guys. What's up, Wayne?
Not much, man. Hope everybody enjoyed their time with the family on the holiday weekend. For those that celebrated, you know.
Yeah. So Wayne, I just as we discussed, see episode 4. I know you was upset with how episode 3 ended, and you basically had cut it off early. You joined us last week. Um, I'm not gonna sit here and say that these episodes are knocked out the park episodes and they're great. But I think one of the things that the fans expect, and I said this, me and you discussed this a lot,
Right.
is that when you know that a show is ending, it's not a season finale, it's ending, it's coming to a close, you expect these storylines to literally start shutting down, start closing up.
Right.
And it appears that they're just opening up, they're doing more. You got Vic trying to get the girl to basically taking money, donating money for her campaign, aka through Tommy, and it's just too much. It's just when you sit back and think about it, we want these storylines to end.
Right.
But I thought episode 4 was decent. It's starting to pick up a little bit. It's a slow drag. Um, and I guess hopefully they'll be speeding it up so they can get to the end. But I didn't think the episode was bad. I thought it was strange that Maria actually invited her brother over to Tommy's house.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. Them letting Claudia out of jail, like to snitch on Tommy, like
Like,
everybody.
why is Tommy Egan, who basically just been there for a cup of coffee, why is he so important? Why is he the one that everybody wanna get?
You know that is the funniest part of the show. Is what are we doing here? Because we know, and we keep saying it every week. We know that Tommy was just coming through and he stopped and he
Right.
was passing through. But at the end of the day, Tommy stopped and everybody, and they don't even say Tommy. They say his whole name, and I
Yeah.
think that's what aggravates us. It's like Tommy E. Like
Tommy fucking Egan.
yeah, it's like he is. They make it seem like he's been the thorn in everybody's side since he came to. And in all actuality, he really hasn't. He really hasn't been the thorn. Like when he was messing with the Flynns,
Right.
you saw interaction from the door, with Vic, and then Vic uncle. But when you think about him and Diamond's relationship, Diamond didn't have to mess with him.
No.
Diamond could easily been like, I just came from jail. How Diamond don't know Tommy's a Fed or not? You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yeah.
just thinking,
Yeah.
like, Diamond's green. Like, why would he be messing with Tommy? Jenard don't trust him. So at the end of the day, you would think that Jenard not trusting Tommy would have been like, Diamond, you've been gone. I don't trust him, so you don't trust him. Usually that's how you would think that works. But
Yeah.
then you've got this girl, Shanti. She just swear that he's going to cross his brother. I thought that was interesting that he doubled back to get the girl's chain, and then he
Right.
gave that hot shot. I think that was realistic. Anybody that don't know the term I'm using, hot shot, is when you gave somebody some hot drugs and they shoot drugs and you kill them.
Right.
I know from past experiences, people that was into that type of stuff,
Yeah.
people did that back in the day. They gave you a hot shot, and he did tell him before he shot it. He said, "This
Mhm.
that motherfucker's dying." Now he probably didn't know it was no fentanyl laced with fentanyl in there,
Right.
and it took him out. But he broke his neck to get that chain, and Me and you talked about it. Soon as she saw him, why would she talk? You robbed me.
Right.
So take these couple things. I'm gonna shoot you in your leg or something, and it's on. Or I'm gonna kill you. Like, what is there to talk about? He got the drop on her, and he robbed her for the chain.
Right.
She already said he robbed. He got my daddy's chain, and I want him. And then he just walk up, not strapped, and she don't do nothing to him. And
Yeah, it
then
just doesn't
yeah,
feel right.
and then they do that dumb line that we all know that's gonna happen when you're dealing with a girl that's manly or in the LGBT community. I'm gonna
Hmm.
take like that's so typecast to when you have people from that community in movies. Oh, I'm gonna take your girl.
It
I'm
really
gonna
is.
knock your girl. Like so, and then the whole thing with Stacey Marks and this running for mayor and this investigation and and then even I know one of the things that bothers you the most is the dude and her staff being, working for both sides. Like,
Yeah,
didn't we
it's
see that?
crazy.
Yeah. And
You
the whole
know,
D thing. What you think about? I know you don't like D Max, so you can reiterate on why you don't like him.
huh?
You can reiterate on why you don't like D Max.
I don't like his voice. Bothers me. Keep talking like he's from Nipsey's hood. Like people from Chicago don't talk like that. It's
Mm-hmm.
been established. All you gotta do is watch The Shy. Like we're seeing shows, Chicago PD, like Chicago Fire, Chicago Med. You don't hear anybody in Chicago talking the way this young man talks. And then like, how was him? I want to call a young man Bakari. I keep forgetting what his name is on
Marshall.
Marshall. Yeah, Marshall Matters. How how was they able to put the crew together like that fast? And I know
Yeah.
that was the last episode, but it just I don't know, man. They're sharing actors and actresses between two separate series. Um, and I'm sorry, man, the storytelling to me is just not good this season. It's just
M-
not good. And
M- MK Fan 24. Glad you could join us, bro. Appreciate you joining us. We love me and Dwayne. I'm just man, MK Fan. I'm gonna give you a little bit of history of me and Dwayne. Keisha's not here, but I'll give you a little history of me and Dwayne. Me and Dwayne both grew up on talk radio. And one of the things that we loved about talk radio was interacting with the callers. So
right,
when you're in the chat, we love to interact with our chat. We're not the type of people that'll do a show. And even if we had a whole bunch of people in the chat, we love to interact with the chat. So appreciate
absolutely.
appreciate you joining us. Yeah, we know Marshall eventually will get smoked. And that's the thing. And that was the thing, MK Fan I had before. I felt as though that the Power universe kills off characters too fast. Even in this, you had Freddie Gibbs come through. You
Yeah,
had a bunch of actors come through. You had Bart Fitzgerald came through,
yeah.
and you really didn't get enough context. I understand, but when you think about 10 episodes each season, are we really asking for much? Because let's think about this. We're on the third season of book 4. This would be one season plus a couple episodes of 1 year of Chicago PD.
Right.
Sometimes Chicago PD in them episodes like 30 something
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
You know, they've slowed
Minimum
down.
22 episodes.
Yes. Minimum, yeah, they slowed down a couple of days. It's so crazy with those shows, they taking 2 breaks
Yeah.
just to stretch them out. But back to this, like they never really told us enough about, and they showed them in this. Why are you showing JP in this episode?
Yeah.
Like, why are you? And we think that it's more there to the actor. We think that they should have gave us a little bit more about Kate and the background and why she left
Yeah.
Chicago and
And I don't like that D Mac keeps saying the old lady.
yeah. Yeah, that's your grandmother.
It's your grandmother, Joe. Like,
And then the girl wearing the wire and Tommy catching up with the wire. Come on, y'all.
come on.
Infamous phrase. We about to cancel Christmas. They
Right.
would have killed her. He'd have been like, how they know?
Right.
Instead, he'd go tell Claude, like Tommy knowing about all this police around him and on his top. This ain't the Tommy that this is not who Tommy was. Tommy would have been because Ghost isn't around and he's doing it quote unquote by himself. Tommy would have been a little bit smoother and been able to work around the heat that's coming to him.
Yeah, I think so.
You said JP will likely get smoked episode 6 I mean, no telling who's going to get killed.
I mean, I don't know how they're gonna close these things up because even when you look at their series in the past, they end series, but do they really keep elements and chapters open just in the event? You know, they say the power universe never dies, right? That's what they say. So it's like sometimes I feel like they're leaving stuff open ended because they may wrap back around, you know?
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, and I have no problem with saying what I'm about to say. We need some we who if you're gonna try to continue power, and I got something I want to show later in reference to origins. If you're gonna continue whatever you're doing in the power universe, the way it's ending, you've really done a disservice to your fans. Courtney, 50, we know that they claim that they don't have nothing to do with it no more. And it shows. It
Yeah.
shows that the show is losing its authenticity. And it's giving like half-ass effort. And you want everybody to win. We don't come here to critique the show to really blast the show, but it's like,
I'd rather not.
yeah, where we
I'd rather
going?
be more on the positive side than the negative side. The only thing that could turn this series around right now for me is if they bring all of a sudden Professor Milgrave works at a university in Chicago. Bring her back.
And bring her working too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and MK fan, I got something I'm gonna talk about with origins later, but I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I can't see it. What'd he say?
What's up, Keisha?
Hey, I just finished. I'm sorry. It's been a
No,
rough weekend.
you right on time.
You're perfectly fine. You're right on time. We're talking in general, not just the episode, but just the Power Universe, and having these open storylines, and you would think that they would be wrapping it up. You got Tommy cutting out tongues of people and all this other stuff.
Yeah, come on, man. Like,
Like,
Yeah, the body smash was a lot for me.
yeah, that was a lot too.
well, last week they did it with Miguel with the pig and all that stuff. I mean,
Yeah, it's just they doing too much, man.
I think one of the things and we talk about production. I think that's where their money is going. They think that they're spending their money on trying to have that type of production instead of having some type of authenticity in the writing. I think some of the writing could be 1,000 times better.
Did y'all
So
talk about Shanti Showstopper? I can't stand her.
I'm trying to understand why does she think that what she got between her legs is really going to get this boy to harm his brother? I don't know why she think she wants power. She wants a regime change. And he said
Problem
that dumb line. You won't get
problem
off your
is
shit. Like,
problem is she really loved that fool. And so when the other girl was saying what she was saying to her, like, yo, why is you dealing with this cat? Like, look at him. Look who you got, who you dealing with. And she had that look on her face. But then when he came back, you know, she just love him, man. His
I
flaws and
mean,
all. She just
nobody
love him.
wants to deal with a crackhead. So I think
Right.
that when other people expose or judge it, That's when you look yourself in the mirror like,
Yeah.
what am I doing? That I think that's how that goes. But I mean, I just don't like her.
How
She
you
got
think,
she got
Keisha?
light skinned woman vibes.
Oh gosh, oh boy,
Jeez.
Keisha, how you feel about Jenard giving old boy the hot shot?
Makes sense.
I said that was one of the most authentic scenes I ever seen in Power, because that's real. That's what
Cause
you
he
know
was
about.
like, I told you not to do too much.
Mhm.
So I think like my biggest thing is like Vic with the donation with the money. Like where we going now? Tommy want to have a politician in his pocket who's gunning for him.
I mean, I
He
think that's ghost esque or ghost like. So I think that's smart.
Yeah, because he saw Ghost do it.
Yeah, he saw Ghost do it.
yeah, wait for season 3 to start doing it, huh?
Wait, what does the C and CBI stand for? I knew Brothers International, but I couldn't remember the C.
Chicago.
Oh, okay.
I don't know either.
He said on God, on CBI.
Mhm.
On God, on CBI.
Why the father looks so weird?
Who JP?
Yes.
Well, that's the character. That's the way they got him dressed up with the hair mousse and all. Like they got him looking, a little shot out.
He put an activate in his head.
So
His
old
voice,
girl,
his voice is worse than Law Nation's.
yeah, yeah. So old girl in love with Vic. Boy, the victim gave up that money too. Any dick.
Hmm.
Vic thought she was rich. He finding out she from the lower end of class.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
again, they're closing the series, but they keep adding people.
I hate it.
Like you got
But
too many storylines to close up to be adding more.
You got
I
two
do like
cartoons.
the fact though that Vic texts Tommy like Claudia on the move.
I thought that was crazy.
You gotta remember, she tried to kill him. He ain't got
Right.
no alliance to her.
Yeah. My thing is you got two cartels beefing over who wants Chicago. You got the one cartel like he want Tommy Egan bought like I'm like you, Dwayne. Why is it so much of a big deal with Tommy? Like Ortega want Tommy. Then you got the other cartel. He want Tommy and Miguel to keep working together, but don't want to be beefing. Like it's just weird.
I don't like the Che character.
But
Yeah,
wait a minute. Why did the girl let Miguel and Tommy in her house?
that same thing I said in the beginning.
Oh, that was stupid.
So Tommy's gonna get set up,
Huh.
but
Right.
he gonna know it before it comes. It's kind of written that way, but y'all know.
I
Money and
mean,
power and power.
in perfect universe, she gonna be dead before the season over.
I'm gonna
Mm,
let MK fan. I'm gonna let Dwayne answer this question you put up.
I can't
Who's
see
the
it.
who's the biggest hater? Kane, Miguel, or Jenard?
Kane the biggest hater, but that's my man.
I think Kane is the biggest hater because he had no reason to like Tariq off jump.
Kane probably had the best after Tommy, the best one liner.
Yeah,
But I mean, Miguel and Jenard have a reason to not like Tommy. Kane
Absolutely.
ain't really had no reason to not like Tariq.
yeah,
Nah, other than the fact that he knew his sister was into him and Effie and Kane was into Effie. It's just crazy, man. Like I was thinking, man, like, did we even need this last season of Force? Did like we
No,
really need it?
Mm.
We didn't lead the season beforehand, but we definitely didn't need this season.
Were the people really clamoring for this? Like, we got one more season of
Think about
Raising Canaan, right? But the
how
only
long.
reason people is really into that is because now everybody know that Breeze. Now that we're gonna hear about Breeze, and people been wanting to hear about Breeze for like 12 years. It seems like.
Yeah, what you call MK fan just put that up in the origins. But think about when they taped this. In order for them to have gotten Big Baby in these scenes, they taped this at least a year and a half ago.
Who
Yeah,
is Big
absolutely.
Baby?
He's
King Kilo, King
yeah.
Kilo.
Oh,
So Big Baby, like Keisha, he locked up in real life for some insurance shit.
mm.
But
Used to be a
think,
basketball player.
yeah. So they take this and it's like the story is not fresh anymore. It's just not fresh. To be honest, I'm only watching Force to see if okay, MK fan. That's how Dwayne feels right about now. I'm only watching Force to see if Tariq's showing up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep it above. I
that's
mean,
it.
that's what most people want
When
to
he
see. Like,
coming? Where that scene at? Because they told us everything is in real time. So where's the scene where he called them?
yeah, yeah.
And they
I
want
think
you to keep shit open ended. Excuse my language. Like, they teased the fact that a 2-bit gonna come out there. Like, they always trying to dangle something to try to keep our interest. But what is the redeeming quality of this season of Force? What is the storyline right now that got you like, man, I can't wait till Friday. I can't wait to watch it.
Nothing. Listen, I went to watch it. Not on my Stars app. I went to watch it on the cable. The cable didn't have it drop down when I went to watch it during the day Saturday before I left.
Hmm.
Now I'm coming back from Ohio and I rushed to watch it, but nothing. It used to be that you couldn't wait. You didn't want to be the
Right,
last one to watch Power because somebody was
right.
going to tell you everything that happened.
Now people can save my time and tell me everything. Spoil it
Right.
all.
It won't bother me one bit. And neither one of y'all told me nothing.
mm, yeah, yeah.
Like, I
So
used to get angry when people would leak scenes and stuff. Please leak it all. Please leak the finale.
so before I get what I want to show y'all, I'm gonna give it a rating. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Nice.
1 being the lowest. Hey, MK fan, when we do our ratings, 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. So I'm giving it a 4. I'm gonna say it's a 4. It's all right. It's all right. That's it.
I could
I
go
mean,
with 3.5.
3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne.
I give it a 1. This shit is for the birds, man. The only reason I watch is off the strength of YouTube. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't be watching this crap. And no, I did not go back to watch the end of the end of episode 3. I said I'm not even bothering. I'm just gonna jump right into 4. And you know what? I didn't need to see the end of episode 3. I
Mm.
didn't need to see the end of it because nothing flashy happened in episode 4 where I was like, oh man, I should have watched the end of episode 3. Nah, nothing.
So
In a
Dwayne give it a 1.
perfect world, a meteor would come from Earth, from outer space, and just destroy Chicago. Not in real life, people. I'm talking about with this show. Just like some bomb goes off and they all die.
Mm. So for MK fan said, Force is considered by some fans to be the white show. This show is really about Tommy, Claudia, and Vic. Well, I'll be
Mm.
honest with you, MK fan. If they would have went that route and kept Tommy Flanagan, who was their father, in the show, it had teeth. He's a good actor. Shane, who plays Vic, is a good actor. Claudia has skin in the bones when she played in Banshee. In Banshee, she's decent. Tommy has been decent, but this show, even this season, I'll be honest with you, Sakura's acting is not as good as it's been. I think his acting has been off a little bit.
I think it's
That's
His
due to the
acting's
writing.
been horrible.
that's your background. I said Joseph Sakura's act has been horrible this season.
Yeah. I think it's due to the writing.
I
They never,
agree, Ray, and I think it's due to the writing. I think the writing is bad.
yeah, they never use real street gang names in Power. Yeah, Power just comes off as they, like I said, they hooked this line and sinker with the original Power. We felt like they had an opportunity for the spinoffs with two. Then people wanted to get hear about Raising Canaan. They could have did something with Influence, but didn't. That never popped because they waited too long, and then COVID.
The Influence actually like a lawyer show from a lawyer's perspective and dealing with the criminals. That probably would have been a good show.
It would have.
Yeah, it would have, but they waited too late.
And
What's
Lorenz Tate is a really good actor, and he can
Mm-hmm.
do both. He can do the street stuff, and he can do, the professional lawyer, Buppy,
Yep.
bourgeois type of thing.
And you would have had Method Man, and you would have had Sax, and you would have had Jenny. You'd have had all that.
And I could
yeah?
appreciate it because they some cops that cut corners. I mean, some lawyers.
Right.
They definitely had a lane. MK fan said, "What's the worst gang name in Power? GTG or CBI?"
GTG.
So, because we mentioned Origins is starting the film, and they got one little picture here. I want to show y'all. And this is Tommy, Ghost, and Kay.
Well, which one is Tommy?
Keisha, it's only one white person in the picture.
I don't know. He don't really look white. He looks Spanish.
I mean, it's different. It ain't Joseph Sakura.
That should have been the little dude from Shameless.
Mm. And MK fan, you said people are upset about the young ghost. I mean, I don't think they could have found. They might have could have found somebody that favored Amari Hardwick, but it is what it is. And we will see the younger man that's playing Kanan. On
You
Marvel.
know why he is across the. He don't really look like Kanan or 50.
No, not at all.
He
He
wild
sounds
all
like
this
him.
stuff.
It sounds like him though.
He sound remedial.
Origins takes place in 2000 instead of the 90s, so Breeze is likely dead. Nah, Breeze is not dead yet. Breeze is not going to be dead in Origins
Mm-mm.
because you got to
Breeze
realize
is alive and raising Canaan.
the original Power came out in 2010, no, 2014. So even if it starts in 2000 before Kanan did the 10 years, Breeze was still alive. Breeze got killed during the time that Kanan was in jail.
Who killed Breeze? Canaan?
Now, Ghost
Ghost.
has something to do with that shit.
Oh. Ghost killed everybody then.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
wait, that means he really did love Canaan because he didn't kill him. He sent him to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder how, but even with me, like I'm not a big prequel fan. As many shows as we watch, prequels, you have to be very careful with that because we know how they end it. And that's the thing about this is that even with Raising Canaan, we know how it ended. And when you look at Jukebox, she's such a good actor, the young girl that's playing Juke. You're more concerned about her story than you is about Kanan's story. Like, damn, how did Juke get to that point? And Keisha and I have always said, how the hell did they get to a point where Kanan literally killed Juke on the street? As close as they should have been when it comes to cousins like that who grew up like brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
which just seems odd. Yeah, MK fan, you're right. They keep messing up the timeline so that they might change it to Breeze dying when Kanan went to prison. OG
Mm-hmm.
Power made it seem like Breeze died way before that. You know, they'll figure it out. I mean, like I said, I don't.
I'm hoping. I feel like they over this story just as well as we are.
Agreed.
And I'm like Dwayne. If they were smart, if they were smart, and I don't know if they'll do it because they usually don't do it. Only when 50 did it. Get Amari Hardwick to do the narrator of Origins.
Mm.
Use his
That
voice,
would be smart.
or use all three of their voices and do different episodes because it'll be from their perspective.
Oh, like different point of view episodes.
Yeah, I don't
How
know. I'm
about
not
how about we
going.
say they do it, but they don't?
Listen, Courtney used to listen to the fans.
She did. Her
There's
and
no
Fist.
more Courtney. It's obvious.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know, but anyway, we ain't gonna keep you guys. Plus we don't like to just talk about something that just it don't keep your interest when you're watching it. It's damn sure not gonna keep your interest trying to do a review show about it.
Recap it.
And and here it is. I'm bringing up Origins because that dropped today. Like this is what they do. They'll and Origins probably ain't gonna drop to another 18 months.
Right. Because if you think about it, after the original Power, they showed a scene from Origins and are not even using those same characters.
Oh yeah, with Tommy and Ghost. Yeah, at the school.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's the little fella from Shameless, but he might be too short to be Tommy.
mm.
yeah. But anyway, look, we ain't gonna keep y'all. Great conversation, great show. Appreciate you, MQ fan, for being in the chat. Anybody else in the chat that haven't responded, it's perfectly fine. We understand. But we appreciate you guys for joining us each week. And until next week, take care. Stay up.